Hi guys, welcome back. You all may remember this guy, the small and cute yet powerful little one which Honda launched back in February 2016. Now it's been almost 4 years into its launch, and the Navi is now sitting in a place where it might be totally discontinued by the end of March 2020 because of BS6 standard becoming mandatory. And therefore, I thought of taking a look back into the Navi and why it was so special. That special factor of the Navi starts right when you take a glance of it. Well, it's because the design is not the typical bike or even the scooter design that we are all familiar with, but instead, this is very different. It's like a mix of both the worlds with a touch of cuteness and aggression. The headlight design is this unique hexagonal design, and it does stand out even though it's a halogen bulb. I did say the Navi is attractive in design, and actually that attractiveness of the Navi is seen even with the speedometer. It's not a standout or feature-rich digital one, but instead it's this analog panel which just has the speed indicator as well as a fuel gauge. But for the design of the Navi, well, the speedometer feels well blended. And for the handlebar used here, well, this is where you can actually see the crossover nature of the Navi. It's a U-shaped bike-style handlebar with just the necessary switch controls. Then taking a look from the side, well, this is an average quality fiber panel which is very simple with the Honda branding. Now even for the tank, there isn't any curves, but instead it's just a flat-out single fiber. And the good part is that this section can be changed, and by doing that, well, the color of the Navi can be changed. Then for the rear section, well, the Navi actually tapers as it reaches the end, and therefore the tail light is very simple, and the pillion grab rail is a well integrated rail which is a fine one for a quick grip. The Navi's scooter nature can be seen with the scooter type tire used, which are both 90mm tires where the front rim is 12 inches, but the rear rim is 10 inches, and actually both are tubeless tires. And also the engine and even the exhaust used are the typical scooter type. And that's why I said in the beginning, the Navi is kind of a cross between a scooter and a bike. And for me, I do like this design, and even better, I really do enjoy riding the Navi, and therefore no matter how awkward we might look, when we ride the Navi, we'll surely have fun. And that's because this compact little one is powered by Honda's classic 109.19cc fan-cooled 4-stroke BS4 carbureted engine. This engine is actually a very powerful one for the Navi. And the reason I say that is because the Navi is a lightweight vehicle weighing just 100 kilograms, and therefore the Navi can easily gain speed. Just twist the accelerator and the Navi will hit the 60 mark in no time. It's very agile and also very well set, especially because in a speed range from 0 to 70, I didn't notice any vibrations, and I love the ride in the Navi. Now the seat used here is small both in terms of width and length, but there is sufficient cushioning, and therefore it's comfortable if you're riding alone. Basically, it's because since the seat is small, it's hard to squeeze in a pillion here, especially if the rider is a person with my physique. And I feel the Navi is designed to be just a rider's vehicle. It's for this fun city commute, and for that purpose, you'll surely enjoy the ride. The front telescopic suspension and the rear spring-loaded hydraulic suspension does perform its job well, and especially the telescopic one in the front is a great add-on for taking the Navi for a bit of rough riding. Now the ground clearance is a bit low, but I never experienced any issues even through rough patches. And overall, for the purpose the Navi is designed for, which is just for casual city rides, the Navi is great in terms of ride quality and comfort. Now the reason I said the Navi is best suited for just casual city commutes is not only because of the Navi's design, but even the tank capacity does reflect it. The tank capacity is just 3.5 liters, and also the mileage is not that great. Now I do personally own a BS3 version Navi, which if I ride a bit rough, gives a mileage of approximately 38 km per liter, and if I do ride a bit more economically, well then I can stretch to 45 km per liter range. Well, with the Navi, the economical riding is not always possible because of the nature of the Navi. But here, just be careful, because I'll always recommend that you ride within your speed limits, and that's because the braking is not very good here. At control speed, you'll be perfectly fine, but if in case a need for panic braking arises and the speed is high, then it will be a risky thing. And it's mainly because the brakes used both in the front and rear are 130mm drum, and even though the new models have CBS, well, it doesn't add much of a difference. So overall, with a seat height of 765mm and with a perfect upright riding posture, the Navi does suit almost everyone. I'm 5 feet 10 inches and I don't have any issues while riding, and I know it does look awkward, but for me, it doesn't matter much because I love riding the Navi, and it's always a fun thing to take the Navi for a spin. And because of that, I still have my personal Navi with me, and I'm gonna keep it safe so at times I can enjoy a bit of fun casual city rides. I know the Navi is not for everyone, but if you own one, I'm pretty sure you'll be enjoying the ride in the Navi. And as of now, it might be hard to buy a Navi because I think in almost all showrooms, the Navi is out of stock. Well, Honda's sales number for the Navi was not that great, but that was something expected, because the Navi is not a vehicle designed for all-purpose use, but instead it's more of a fun ride vehicle. And even though I know that the Navi might be discontinued, it would have been nice if Honda did tweak a bit with the design and launch a new version with the new BS6 engine and keep the Navi brand alive. That's all for this video, guys. Hope you liked this fun ride with the Navi. If so, please do hit the like button, and also please don't forget to subscribe because we have more fun stuff coming. And if in case you own a Navi, I would like to hear your thoughts about the Navi in the comment section below. See you again in the next one. Till then, bye, and always ride safe.